Hello grade 2, this is Mrs. Moyudeen. Right now we're going to do our daily language review for Tuesday, okay? Let's look at it, okay? What's the first thing we have to do? The first thing we have to do is we have to write our name. So I'm writing Mrs. Moyudeen. There we go. Next thing we have to do is we have to read the directions, correct the sentences, okay? Let's read this sentence. It says, Roger is my friend. We like to do the same things. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, first thing we have to do is we have to make Roger a capital letter. There are two reasons why we have to make Roger a capital letter. First thing is, it's somebody's name. His name is Roger. Okay, second reason is because it's the first word of a sentence, okay? And look at this. This is kind of funny, and we really haven't done this too often where you have two sentences smushed up together and they're trying to make one sentence out of it. This one is not one sentence. There's actually two sentences here. A sentence is a complete thought. It is a subject and a predicate, okay? Roger is my friend. That's one complete thought. So we can end this sentence here. What we're going to do is going to do insert for a caret for an insert, and we're going to insert a period there and make that one sentence, okay? We like to do the same things, okay? Now, the beginning of this sentence starts with a capital letter, so we'll put the 3 lines under we, those are our editing marks to show it's a capital letter, and then we're going to put insert, a caret here for insert, and then a period again. We like to do the same things. Okay? It's very good. 2 complete sentences. That's what that was. Number 2. What kind of ice cream does her like best? Okay, first things first is we need to put a capital letter because it's the first word of a sentence. What? Then we're going to insert here. What are we going to insert? We're going to insert a question mark. And the reason why we do that is because what is a question word? So they're asking something and they want an answer back. What kind of ice cream does her like best? Okay, right here, there's a problem here. Okay, this is a subject and this is the noun. Okay, the pronoun and a noun. Pronoun and a verb. Like is the verb and her is supposed to be the subject of the sentence, okay, the subject of this little phrase here, but her is not a subject pronoun. Look, we've talked about this before. Her is the object pronoun, so it's going to come after the verb. The verb here that goes with her is like. So that is not the proper pronoun. Instead of her, we're going to use she, okay? So we're going to change this to she. Okay? What kind of ice cream does she like best? Does that make sense? Yes, it sure does. Okay? When I look at it, when I look at her in a sentence, and I try to figure out if it's proper or not, I can always think we gave it to her or we gave it to she. It's going to be to her, so that tells you that it's definitely a object pronoun, not a subject pronoun. Okay? Okay, let's look at the next one. Find the missing word. What was mother smiled, or smiling about? Okay, this is not correct, this sentence. So only thing we have to do is we have to figure out which form of this verb goes on this line. What was mother smile about? What was mother smiled about? What was mother smiling about? Okay, it's going to be this one right here. Okay, the reason why it's smiling is this is just the simple form of the verb smile. This is past tense, okay? Right here we have was here to make it past tense, so that doesn't make any sense, okay? And smiling goes with was. Was smiling is something that was happening continuously in the past. Mother was sitting there smiling at something. We don't know what. Okay? So it's going to be smiling. So you have to just write smiling on the line. Good job. Okay? What 2 words are in buttercup? Okay. Buttercup is a compound word. Remember, I told you compound words are 2 smaller words that are put together to make a different word, okay? So buttercup is a type of flour. It's not a cup of butter. Okay, so it's a type of flour, and it's made out of two different words, butter and cup. Okay, that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, let's do the last one. Let's read this together. It said, what happened when it started to rain? Okay, this is very simple. Let's read the sentence. Megan opened her umbrella when it started to rain. Okay, the answer is right here in the sentence. What happened when it started to rain? Well, when it started to rain, Megan opened her umbrella. Okay, so the answer is Megan opened her umbrella. This is simple cause and effect. Okay, this caused something. Okay, and then this was the effect. It started to rain. Okay, so we have effect here. And this was the cause. Okay, you guys, you did a good job. Good job. Great. Bye. Okay, grade 2. I hope everybody's doing okay today. Today is Tuesday, and we're going to do our daily math review. Okay? First things first, we write your name. Mrs. Mohudin. That's my name. Okay, you guys, if you have your paper, then you can go along with me. If you don't, then you can just listen. It's up to you. Okay? Because you can learn a lot from listening. Remember on the math page, we don't have the directions usually. Sometimes there are directions, but usually there isn't because the directions are right in there in the problem. Okay? Number 1, 5,893 plus 0 is equal to, oh my goodness, this one's going to be hard because it's such a big number, right? No, you guys know. Okay, if you have the number 1 and you add 0 to it, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Yes. How about if you have 10 plus 0? Let's say Arjumon had 10 pieces of candy and I didn't give her any more. I gave her none. So how many pieces of candy did Arjumon have? She still had 10. So it doesn't change it, does it? Okay, how about if we have 20? Okay, and we say Ayan had 20 pieces of candy and I didn't give him any. So how many did he have? He still had 20. Okay, when you add 0 to a number, it doesn't change the first number. The answer is going to be that first number. So this is easy, isn't it? 5,893 plus 0 is 5,893. There we go. Good job. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, it's 426 plus 231. Okay, very easy. All I have to do is add. 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 647. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. 2 plus 3 is not 4. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, so it's 657. Let me write it so you guys can read it. There you go. Do you see that now? Okay, name the shape. Did anybody catch that when I did it? Did anybody catch that there was a mistake there? I bet some of you did. You guys are so clever. Okay, let's read number 3. Name the shape. Wait, this is supposed to be, there's some shading here, and it's a circle on the bottom. It's not a triangle, but it's supposed to make it, it's supposed to be looking like a 3D shape. Okay, so if you have a 3D shape with this little point on it and rounded, then it's going to be a cone, like an ice cream cone. Okay, there we go. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is write an even number. Do you guys remember what even numbers are? What are odd numbers? Okay, first let's look at this number 4 here. Okay, 4, is that an even number or is that an odd number? Well, let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, even numbers are numbers that can be broken up into pairs of 2. So I've got 4, which this represents 4 and this represents 4. Okay, I'm going to see if I can break it up into pairs of 2. There's 2 and there's 2. There. So is 4 an even number? Yes, it is. Okay, let's look at 3. 3. That's one way to write 3. And there's another way to write 3. Okay, can 3 be broken up into pairs of 2? There's 1. Yes, it can. Uh-oh. Wait a second. There's this one left over. So this is not even. This is odd because there's 1 that's left out. Okay, let's do 2 more numbers. Let's do 6. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are not tally marks. I'm just having lines to represent the number 6. Okay. Can I break this up into pairs of 2 with nothing left over? There's 1. There's 1. And there's 1. Yes. So this is an even number. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I break this up into pairs of 2? There's 1. There's 1. Uh-oh. There's 1 right there left out, so that means that this is odd. Okay. Now the question is write an even number. Okay, I have several here already to choose from. 4 is an even number. 6 is an even number. Okay. What if I said, I don't want to write 4, I want to write a big number. What if I did 1,004? 10,004. Okay, is that an even number? Let me start writing these tally marks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys might have to go to sleep and come back tomorrow, and then maybe I would have it done by then. But there's an easier way to do it. You don't have to go through all that. All you have to do is look at the last number. Okay, did I say 4 was an even number? Yes, I did. We figured it out. 4 is an even number, so this ends with 4, so that means this is even too. You can easily just write 4 if you want to. Or you can challenge yourself and write a nice long number. Okay, it's up to you. But that's our even number. Okay, word problem. I like word problems. Megan spent 35 cents on chips and 50 cents on a cold drink. How much did her snack cost? Okay, it says how much did it cost. Basically, it wants to know, it's implying all together. Her snack was the chips and the cold drink. So how much was, both of those items together? It doesn't say together, but that's what it's implying. So I'm going to put 35 here, put 50 on top. It's nice to put the bigger one on top. So I'm adding since it's all together, okay? 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So how much did she spend? She spent 85 cents. There we go. You guys, even though this is cents, it's the same thing, if you wanted to say rupees. Megan spent 35 rupees on chips and 50 rupees on a cold drink. How much did her snack cost? And you just change that to rupees. It's the same thing. Unless you're actually looking at the coins or the bills, it's the same thing. You're just basically adding and getting the number. Okay? Okay, you guys did a really, really good job today. You caught me, made a mistake. I love that. Okay, you guys have a good day. Bye.